beautiful. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Jess. That's so exciting. Hi, Chelsea. Well, I hope you guys are having a... That's so exciting. Hi, Chelsea. Well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Wanted to come on and just do some gentle Reiki. So sit back, relax, and receive. You can go ahead and set your intention of whatever it is that you need in this moment. Just set that intention. And if you are watching this on replay over on YT, thank you for being here. Bonjour, bonjour, Shoni. And thank you for being here. And please subscribe, share, and if you would like to become a member, you can check that out for the Crystal Series, guided meditations, lots of exclusive content. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And of course on here, thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to share. When you share this live, it gets it out to others who may not otherwise see it without your share, and it definitely helps me with the algorithm, and I could use that. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and start on that root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. Beautiful red in color. Helping you to feel grounded, anchored, safe, rooted, and in your body. Just wake up that root chakra a bit. Energize it to move any sluggish energy there. Sometimes when the root becomes sluggish or not really moving, slow, overrooted, it can... I just watched an old video on YouTube and now I get to watch... Oh, great, Monica! So releasing tension there. When that root chakra can get sluggish, we ourselves can feel sluggish. And yeah, we can feel kind of complacent, I guess. Not really moving forward. Maybe an energy of feeling stuck. So just waking that up. And of course, helping anything here within physical would be lower back, legs, knees, ankles, feet. And I have posted the subscriber live. It will be on the 25th at 10 a.m. for all my amazing subscribers. And you can sign up. Thanks, Magic Feathers. You can sign up for the, it'll remind you. You don't have to, but it will send you, it should, a reminder in case you forget. And that is a Friday. And just feeling just I. Thanks, Magic Feathers. Feeling I just something today. Feels a little slow. Aw, thanks, Magic. Love you back. Just kind of fluff up that energy, kind of releasing energy from the sides here. Releasing from the hips. That pelvic area. And waking that energy up there. Chi healing can be wonderful for stimulating and getting that lymphatic system moving. This kind of slow lymph. You want that moving through your body so it can detox, flushing the system out. That's what I'm feeling today. Some lower back. I'm going to work on the lower back, somewhat close here to the spine here. Working on the back right now. Position myself here. Bring in my stone here and work more on that, the back area. We're still on the root, but sometimes I move around. You're probably feeling my back pain. I must have slept like a pretzel. Oh, is your back hurting? Because I'm feeling someone's immediately, so okay. You probably like, okay, can't move off the root till I This is my BFF talisman. I use this in all of my healings, and it helps me immensely to help move really staticky energy. Thanks, Danu. Danu is a beautiful goddess. I think it's an Irish goddess of water. It's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful, lovely. Keep on. I'm so grateful for this beautiful healing. Oh, thank you, Danu. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I love that energy that you hold there. The beautiful Danu. Lovely goddess of water. Alright, I'm going to keep working. I can still feel that back energy, but as I move up, I'll continue. It's kind of me shifted and moved a little higher up, so I'm going to keep on working in it because I could probably stay in the root for a while. So, sometimes as I move up, and you had back surgery. Okay. Sometimes when there's a collective of people with one certain issue, then that is, I'll pick up on that because it's not just one. So, you know, one person has one pain, but then there's 20, you know, there's 320 people on here. So if a lot of people on here are having back pain, then it's like, so then I feel it knowing, okay, I really want to focus on the back today because there are some people that have a collective energy. And just if you don't, that's okay, because when we work on the back, we're working on energy of our past, we're releasing past burdens, we're releasing the feeling of lack of support, we're working on our kidneys, our adrenal glands, we're working on the bladder line. So there's lots of things. So just if you're like, well, I don't have any back, it's okay, because the energy knows where to go anyways as we work. But it's just kind of like little, for me, as I'm working, it gives me, hey, what does everyone need the most today? So we'll keep working on that back today, and I'll make that is what's great about Reiki, any type of energy healing. It is more intelligent than we are, smarter. It is a higher vibrational consciousness. It knows exactly what to do, where to go, and exactly what you need. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and let's bring in the tuning fork, and then we're going to move up to the sacral, and I'll kind of think, for at least for this session today, kind of move back and forth from front and back until I can get that to dissipate. physical stuff today, so let me move through here really fast. And if you are new here, welcome. Thanks for being here. This is selenite, for those of you who don't know. One of my favorite crystals to use, also one of my staples. You know, you kind of think of it as like the yin and yang energy. Selenite helps to bring light in the body, and because it is so high vibrational, the energy helps to clear, protect. It's like it brings light to your cells, your body, your energetic field, your DNA, brings light to all those heavy or dark places. Connected to the lunar energy, the moon, the selenite, connection to the goddess Selene. Who is it on? It's back. It's back, but it wraps a little bit. It would be like kind of underneath the rib cage. Back, and it kind of, the pain wraps underneath the rib cage over to the side. I never know, because a lot of times when I'm working, it's on my left side, but sometimes it's the opposite, because it's like yeah. Do you have that now? Okay. Geez, maybe this whole session I just need to work on the back. God, y'all are like, it's like, yeah, okay, I can't even get on the sacral yet. I should just work on the back. Make this a back session. You know what? I'm going to. All right. We're gonna, our chakras move, so they protrude front and back. So, and usually my focus is, the energy is going to go where it needs to go, okay? But normally I'm just kind of focused in. But when I have a lot of significant pain in my body in one place and it's not letting up, then it's just my sign to be like, nope, this is where. So I'm just going to work on the back for right now today, and that's just what I'm going to do. And I'll still be working on the chakras, but from the back side. All right, so I'm going to work on the sacral. So it's going to be this area, lower back, and it will work on the front as well. today because it is physical and things are physical. That's how I help to transmute the energy. Bonjour, Chloe. Bonjour. At first I saw a bonjour, but it was Joni. We would say just Joni, but I think. So I try and say it. Or Joanne? No, I think it was Joni. And I thought it was you. But it was someone else who speaks Francais. You did. I was like, oh, bonjour, oh, Joni, Joni. She's still on. Ooh, getting some chills here down on my arms. There's some releasing kind of going on here. Oh, good. And yeah. Ooh, chills again. I always say, when I'm doing more of the physical, sometimes it's not as aesthetically pleasing. But it's kind of, that's when I say that this is when we're in mama don't play mode, so you know, we're getting the job done here. And some of that stubborn energy to move. Soften the belly. Notice any tension holding in the abdomen and the belly. Good, Kim. Let me know as I continue to work. Anyone who is experiencing the pain, let me know. Thank you for that. And once it kind of, if you can feel any dissipation, any lightness, that's great. I'm working, we're kind of moving through the front and back, the spine. Chills, so a release. It feels really good on my spine, especially right between my shoulders. Okay. Alright, the energy's heating up here, getting really warm in the head space. I'm working on the heart space, and I happen just for a little bit here. This associated with the back. There was a need to release from the heart space some sadness, some grief, disappointment. Just a minute here. I'm gonna drink of water. Oh, thank you. Hi, Shri. Sometimes what I find is when some big energies shift within the physical body or things that need to be released, when we shift it here, it is also something that like happens within the physical. I know that sounds strange, but I call it a tantrum. So when heavy energy or that might not even be ours, things that we've been having to deal with. It can be anything like controlling energy, heavy energy, trying to be like polite here, narcissistic energy, like anything like that, that feels very aggressive, controlling, overbearing. When that energy, when we're dealing with that, and when we're battling almost, right? When we're trying to stay so strong within our own energy, but it is just, it's difficult. And it's when we're able to release that, sometimes it's kind of like to have like a little grip, a little stronghold on. And when we're able to release that from the memory in our tissue and our cells and in our energy field, and this is just after years and years and years of doing this, where I'm like, that is crazy. There's usually a shift within the environment as well. And my sign is, I call it a tantrum, where that energy, it leaves, but in a tantrum, and usually it's usually a motorcycle or a really loud car. And I don't know if you could hear that one, but he revved his engine, for a while. And I've been working on this spot for a really long time. I think this is the only time probably in all the years that I've come on here and done a live that I've just stayed in kind of in one section, because there was so much there. So I always find it interesting. I always say, oh, goodbye, see you later, hasta la vista. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Those can be things that we're carrying on our back, memory, stories, old relationship, people, and maybe it's a pattern of the same energy, and it just is the load, it just feels heavy. And we worked in that heart space too, because with that there was some sadness and some grief and some disappointment. And so by releasing that as well and strengthening the heart, then yeah. It's like, fine, I'll leave, but I'm gonna let you know I'm not happy about it. And I'm like, see ya, fine. And with energy healing, this will continue to be with you today. We'll continue to shift and kind of move things when we really are, working on one particular area too. It takes a little bit of time for the body to kind of recalibrate, because what we're doing is we're shifting really heavy things, and so our energy, we want it to flow down the front like a beautiful river, down the soles of our feet and up the back, supporting the spine around the top of the head. And when we have heavy energies, or we have big, think of it just, I'm a visual person, stagnant blocks. That energy is zigzagging and going all around, and certain organs and muscles have been depleted, from even that ki, chi, prana for a while. So when this starts to just dissipate, that energy has to relearn how to move through the body. And so that's why drinking water, because when we release that, all this gunk that's been here, it releases toxins. So we want to get all those toxins out. We want to allow our nervous system to rest. We want to be kind to ourselves, nurture ourselves, and whatever you feel, if you feel tired, rest when you can. Have a little snack. If you can get outside and go for a gentle walk. I'm going to move to the opposite side, still back, but this is lower. This would be really low, almost to tailbone. Kind of moving, I guess, in this sciatic maybe, but it's like lower back, tailbone, but this side. Hi, Mirabelle. Is that you, Monica? It's like the side of the tailbone almost, or the coccyx feels like inflamed or swollen, or it's like an inflammation. It's really on one-sided here. It's really, that's me. I just had lumbar fusion surgery. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Today I'm like, whoa! And it's really interesting as I'm moving this energy. So this is normal for me, just FYI. I usually just don't do it on this technical live. But it like came in like a raging maniac today, so I had to. So this energy, I'm gonna wait until it dissipates. So then I'll get other pains, right? So it's like I combat one where I can kind of get it dissipated, and then the other one's like, oh, me. So, but it's really interesting as I'm working. So right now, I'm working on the root. I'm working on this side as far as the tailbone, and it's you know, this side where there's like the inflammation, and now that's dissipated. Okay, and I started getting a really bad pain as the energy was trying to move down opposite leg all the way down, opposite leg, my toes, my front toes, so like my big toe, next toe, middle toe. And I would have to look, but probably because that's where the meridian line runs, and that has finally dissipated, but that was really uncomfortable. But it's so weird. So that's why I say, like, with energy healing, when the energy's starting to work. So as I was working here, it was like the pain in my foot and toes on the opposite side was like unbearable, but it's now dissipated. And I'll have to look on meridian line what that is. It runs through those. What's my time? This can also be for anyone with that lower, you know, even sciatica, even though, but I'm feeling it more in that coccyx tailbone. And there goes the toe again. I came on. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to come on, do a little bit of light Reiki. Well, my gosh, you guys gave me an energetic workout today. Never know what you're going to get. I just listen. Never know. I'm just like, oh, I have a plan. I'm just going to come on, do some gentle light Reiki. No. Continue for about 5. Good. I'm glad, Kim. Right back pain area feels so much better. Feels lighter. Sorry. I'm still feeling the pain in the tailbone. But it will dissipate, and then it kind of flares on when I move it on different areas. Chill out just for a few minutes. I have a session here. I'll give myself a little break. Oh. All right. I'm gonna be done for today. You're welcome. And, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. 444. Let's do 444. Swipe to close. Well, swipe left. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna put it on all comments here. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And see, when will I be back on? Not exactly sure when I'll be back on. I know I won't be back on tomorrow. I'm teaching tomorrow. Maybe and Sunday's Easter. I'm not exactly for sure. Lots of chronic spinal issues. Thank you for so much good. And this will continue. So those of you on here who have spine, the lower back, the tailbone, back issues, this will continue. I want you to drink lots of water. I want you to rest, and this will continue to move through you through the next couple of days. You're amazing, so thoroughly attentive. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tammy. You're welcome. But just notice, and there were lots of nice shifts. In this time, there's only, a certain amount. Oh, I thank God for you. I've been watching you for 2 years now. Oh, Birch Tree, thanks. And I don't know. Do you guys want me to repost this one to YouTube? It's kind of a different one. I feel like it was so specific. Although, many people on YouTube can benefit for the chronic back. So I will. I'm kind of behind behind schedule on those. I think I have 3 that I need to yes, okay, all right, I will. I need to upload. Also for like back pain, I know it sounds silly or strange, you can hold your index finger. So this is the kidney bladder line, but that line really supports the spine. It really supports the back. It really supports the your whole pelvic area. So by holding the index finger, and it also helps to release the emotion of fear. You need, for your head, yeah. Back problems. Oh, you missed most of it. Okay, I'll put. You know what? I'll post this one tonight because this one isn't that long, and this will be. I'll just put on there back problems. Anything back. Now it doesn't have to be, like I said. You can benefit energy healing just because I'm working on one spot. It goes everywhere. So and that was really thorough, but it's just because I'll pick up, like I said, and I do that a lot on. Oh gosh, I don't know what that color was. All right, well, love you guys, and I will repost this, and I'll see you guys soon.